Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting something brand new on the channel. We are starting the Disney Princess Challenge, and as you can see, we are here on this website for the rules of the Disney Princess Challenge. And as you can see, generation 1 is Snow White, and it says, "I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today." It says, "Founders have humble beginnings, so what's better than Snow White? To start, create Snow White. She must be female. She must have 7 children, the dwarves. Each child must have one negative trait. Example is gloomy and glutton, etc., etc. Each child must have the same baby daddy. Each child must achieve something before their teenage years. This can be reaching level 5 in a toddler skill, reaching level 3 in all toddler skills, completing their childhood aspiration, or becoming an A grade student in school. Snow must never answer the door to strangers or talk to elderly women. And if you have parenthood, each child must age up with at least one positive character trait. This number can be increased if you're looking for more of a challenge." So I have gone ahead and created Snow White. We're going to go ahead and jump over into the game, and I am going to let you see Snow White, and we're going to go ahead and get to know her. So let's go ahead and jump into the game now and take a look at Snow and what she looks like. So this is Snow White and what she looks like. So she looks like this. For her aspiration, I have given her the big happy family since she is going to have 7 children. She got a randomization of traits because it didn't say she had to have anything in particular, so she ended up with goofball, practical, and erratic. And let's go ahead and go through her outfits. So this is her everyday outfit, and her formal, and her athletic, her sleepwear, her party outfit, and her swimwear, and her hot weather, and then her cold weather. So this is what we have for Snow. And I did go ahead and create her a cottage to live in Hemford-on-Bagley. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. We're going to take a look at her cottage, and we're going to get to look at the other traits that the game assigned her. And we will just kind of get to know Snow a little bit better. Alright, so this is the cottage that I have built for Snow out here on Hemford-on-Bagley, and this is what her property looks like. As you can see, I put a bunch of trees on her lot, and she has some tree stumps in the front, a bunch of landscaping out here. There are some deer in the front yard and some like wood chopping areas. There's a woodworking table out here on the side of the house. We have a bench on the front porch, and I gave her an easel so that she can get to painting. We have some nice little baskets in the front and some little chicks, which are super cute. But this is her little cottage here. I tried to take some inspiration off of some photos online of what the cottage kind of looked like. I didn't have any wallpaper that kind of looked like what the cottage actually looked like, so I did the best I could with what I had in my game. But this is kind of what it looks like here. We're just going to go ahead and go in and take a look at what we've got. So when you go into the house here, there is directly off the entrance, there is a bathroom, and so this is what that bathroom looks like. It's just a little tub, toilet, some baskets in here, a little plunger, and a little sink. And then to the left here, there is their living space and a dining space with the kitchen all kind of together, because just it is a tiny little cottage. So this is their seating area here. I gave her some things where she can cross stitch or knit, and then her area to cook here, and then there's a place for them to sit and eat. And then we have down this hallway the bedroom area. So we have room for her bed, and there's just a little fireplace area here, and then a place for the baby once she starts having a baby. Obviously, we will need like bunk beds and things like that to come into this area once she starts having children. And I do think there's a little bit of space in here to have multiple children once we start having children, and we'll just kind of fit them all in this bedroom area. So this is the cabin that they're going to be living in, because as we know, they just all lived in this tiny little cabin, because they're just like the little seven dwarves. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs just lived in a tiny little cabin, so it's supposed to be a little cramped space. And so this is the cabin that they're going to be living in, and I hope you guys like it. It is just a little rustic kind of cabin area here. For her traits that she received inside the game, in addition to what I've already told you about, she has the voice to remember as far as singing goes. This sim was born with the gift of a beautiful voice and the ability to sing notes at all sorts of octaves. She will have an easier time acquiring the singing skills than some less gifted individuals. I think that is amazing, because if you remember, Snow White originally in the movie did love to sing. She sang with the birds and things like that. So I think that's great that she got the voice to remember as well in our game. For painting and photography, she has a somewhat dull eye. Visual artists don't come easy to everyone, and this sim will struggle a little to learn and develop abilities in painting and photography. So I did get her an easel so she could paint, but she is going to kind of struggle with that a little bit. She also has 2 clumsy hands, so she's not going to be the greatest with handiness, but I'm hoping that maybe her children might want to kind of pick up something to do with woodworking. So that's why I did go ahead and get them the woodworking table. She's going to potentially be a super parent. She has a natural understanding of parenting and will develop that skill with more ease than average. That's going to be amazing for us, considering she's going to need 7 children. And she would be happy to have a child, and she is domestic. She will see their familiar relationships grow stronger faster. She is a sage sim. She seeks wisdom and focuses on finding the truth in every situation. However, their knowledge-seeking nature might cause them to think too much and not act enough. And she is a jester sim. Jester sims live for the moments of joy, humor, and silliness. Often, though, they are irresponsible, wasting time by playing around instead of focusing on their goals. All right, so those are some things about her that you need to know. I think that it is going to be a lot of fun playing with Snow in this save file. I can't wait to get started playing with her and seeing what this story is going to bring for us. As we know, we do have to find someone for her to have 7 children with. So we will need to go ahead and find her someone that she can go ahead and get started having children with. And that's going to be, I think, a little bit interesting for us to find someone for her to do that, especially considering she's not supposed to answer the door to strangers, and she isn't supposed to talk to elderly women. Of course, that won't be too difficult, I don't think. We'll just avoid all elderly women. But she may never answer the door to strangers, so we'll have to find her someone that she can meet out and about, hopefully without her ever answering the door to strangers, and find someone that she can have 7 children with. But this was the video for you to meet Snow White and us to go ahead and get started with her story. I will see you soon in episode 1, and I look forward to starting her story with you guys, and I can't wait. So until next time, I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified of when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.